Good afternoon. My name is Surya.
Hi, my name is Kate.
Welcome to the live
Live
session
session.
of IELTS speaking. And today we are planned to do a card related to daily roti. And also we will do the entire card. Like we will cover the introductory part, cue card, as well as follow-up question. So are you ready, ma'am?
Yes. So we'll start a small demo.
And today's question is, describe something a daily routine that helps you work and study better. And you should see what it is, when you do it, how it helps you, and explain how you feel when you do it. So you will have 1 minute for the preparation, and before that, I think we can move to the intro part, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in the introduction, the trainer, examiner will read a very small script like, "Good afternoon. Welcome to the speaking session of IELTS examination. My name is Suresh Kumar and I will be your examiner for this part of the test. And this test will be recorded. May I know your name, please?
My name is Kate Teresa.
How may I address you?
You can call me by first name. That's Kate.
Okay, Kate. Where are you from?
I'm from a small village called Kodar. It's in Ernakulam district.
Oh, can I see your ID?
Yes, here it is.
Okay. So, Kate, what are you doing now?
I completed my post-graduation in life science recently. I'm a pastor and I'm working as a language trainer in an academy.
Okay, so can you please tell me the difference of a trainer as well as a teacher?
Both trainer and the teacher sound same, but there's difference. That is, a teacher is the one who works in an academic field, that is in a school or a college, who possess more in-depth knowledge in a particular subject, while a trainer is someone who is specialized in a particular skill. He or she might have a great knowledge or practical knowledge in that particular skill.
Okay, fine. So, please tell me two qualities that a trainer should possess.
Uh, in my perspective, two qualities that a trainer should have is enthusiasm towards the particular job and at the same time the flexibility.
Okay, so what do you mean by being flexible?
Because while being a trainer, we face a lot of students from different backgrounds, like educational level and also life situation. It will be different. His knowledge level, everything will be different. So while training or while dealing with that student, a trainer should be flexible, have to make some variation in the academic or the module, and have to be plan accordingly the way the student needed.
Okay, thank you, Miss Kate. So you will have a cue card. We will provide you 1 minute for preparation and 2 minutes for presentation.
Yes.
And here is our cue card.
So in this cue card, it's about a daily routine that helps you to work and study better. So I'm going to use the cross method.
And kindly comment the keyword of this particular cue card. So let's see how many of you have done it in a correct manner.
So before coming to the cue card, I have to say a small general statement regarding it, about the routine or about a hobby or something. Then, okay, sorry, a page got just a moment. One second.
So I hope you have listened to the introductory part in a very careful manner, because whatever she told regarding her profession, I asked the questions. I asked the follow-up questions regarding to that particular profession. So please be careful in what you are going to tell during this introductory part, because the introductory part will be purely based upon what you are saying.
Small struggle, I think.
So we are having a
Small
some
technical
technical issue. So let's see. And anyway, as we mentioned earlier, we are dealing with the cue card related to daily routine. So can you just tell me some words which we can see instead of this daily routine?
Um, because it's a daily routine, we can say hobby, an activity.
Habit, I think, right?
Yeah, habit.
It is something that we do on a daily basis. So instead of routine, you can see it as like a habit or a method. Yes. So, and here is our cue card. So let's see how she is planning to do the method regarding this particular cue card.
Okay, here, cue card. So I'm going to use the cross method instead.
So first of all, you have to check the keyword for taking the general statement.
Yes. So we can use the daily routine or hobby as a habit as a keyword here. So I'm going to make a general statement with that.
Okay.
Then what it is?
And the first point is meditation. And for second is for when you do it, ma'am wrote it as morning, and how it helps you relaxed, stress buster, and explain how you feel when you do it, disciplined, organized, and the final word, I think it is a peace of mind. Okay, so let's see how she organized all these for our 2-minute presentation. So are you ready?
Yes, okay. So nowadays, people are really fond of trying out new habits or new activities daily. So recently, I had a small struggle in concentrating in my academics and my work life because of the overusage of my phone and gadgets, and also the social media like Instagram and Facebook had made my concentration level or focus level reduce. So to tackle that, I practice small meditation during the morning hours. Actually, I did it in the morning hour, like about in the 5 a.m. to 6:30. So about 1.5 hours, I practiced small meditation. Along with that, I did some breathing exercise too. After doing it, practicing it daily, it actually helped me to reduce my stress. I feel really relaxed, and at the same time, I feel really rejuvenated because it's a great stress buster. Because every day when I practice a small time for it, when I spare a small time for it, I get a small time for myself. I feel really organized and disciplined. That's a great change that happened to my life. At the same time, I found a peace of mind. Because I was not worried about anything. Everything is going on as planned on daily basis. So it's a very good routine.
Okay, thank you, Ms. K. So she has covered all the questions, and for what it was meditation. And when you do it, she specified the time. Okay, so when you do it means you have to specify at what point of time you are particularly doing this daily routine and how it helps you, and she clearly defined like she used to feel relaxed as well as it is like a stress buster.
Yeah.
Okay, and then how you feel when you do it, she had 3 points: disciplined, organized. I think she tried to use various contests, like how she feel disciplined, how she organized things, and another word is a peace of mind. So can you just elaborate why you chose that particular word, a peace of mind?
Peace of mind means a state of tranquility or a calmness. We find a kind of inner peace. So,
Okay.
sometimes we might get confused. There's another. It's actually a phrase.
A peace of mind is a phrase.
Yes, it's actually a phrase. But at the same time, there's an idiom which means where the. Yeah, this is actually the idiom.
It is the idiom. Okay, fine.
And here I use the phrase that is peace, P-E-A-Z, which is calmness or the tranquil state of mind. So this is the phrase, which means an inner peace, a state of tranquility.
Is it like real relaxation?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So we are having two words, two things like sentences, a peace of mind, and I think we have to be really careful when you're writing with the spelling.
Yes. Here interesting fact is it got a different meaning because it is used when we are angry.
Angry.
When,
Okay.
during that argument, I lost my peace of mind. Which
Okay.
means you are in a very angry mode.
So here means a peace of mind is a slice, right?
Okay.
Okay, fine. So a peace of mind is an idiom, and we will say when we are engaged in argument, and if we lose our peace, PACE, we used to say a peace of mind, right?
Yes.
So the other one is phrase,
Yes.
which means നമ്മുടെ സമാധാനം പോയി എന്നൊരു കോണ്ടസ്റ്റിൽ വരുന്നതാണ്
Yes.
a peace of mind.
No, the peace of mind is നമ്മൾ ആംഗ്രി മോഡിലാണ് നമ്മളുടെ ഭയങ്കര ഒരു ഫ്രസ്ട്രേറ്റഡ് ആണെങ്കിൽ I lost my peace of mind. അത് ആംഗ്രി മോഡിൽ പറയുന്നത്
സമാധാനം പോയി.
But at the same time, peace of mind is attain a peace of mind.
Okay, fine. Or inner happiness.
Yeah, even though both sound similar.
Even I got confused. Okay, now I'm clear. A peace of mind, PIEC means it's an idiom, right?
Yes.
Okay. So a peace, the other one, PAC means it's like getting a sort of pleasure or happiness.
Yes.
Inner happiness.
Yes.
Okay, so I have learned the difference between idiom and phrase, and I hope you also learned about it. So next, do you have anything to add on this?
I think, when I describe about my feeling, I said I got a disciplined and organized life. These are good vocabulary, which is really, at the same time, I used stress bust.
Usually, I think people or students use the word, it had to, relax is a very common usage, I think. And, but stress buster, instead of that, for a band of 5 or 5.5, you can use stress free. But if you need to attain a band score just like a thumbnail, you can use the word stress buster. Okay. And other than that, how do you organize the general statement?
Oh, actually, it just comes to my mind at that time. But we can easily do it. As I said, we can start it with a daily routine. As I said, it was my hobby.
Okay.
Or people nowadays, people love trying out new hobbies or trying out because they love experimenting new things every day. So I use that as a general statement. I think other than that, we can start with I'm a person who love trying out new things.
Okay, or we can say like there are many advantage if one is following
having
a habit. And the best part is you clearly defined or explained why you chose meditation. Because ഞാൻ കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു social medias and other technical gadgets reduce her concentration level. So that is the main reason why she focused on meditation. I don't know whether it is true or not. And she tried to relate to her life, and എപ്പോഴും directly I would like to do meditation എന്ന് പറയുന്നതിന് പകരം it is a bit better if you are trying to convince like എന്തുകൊണ്ട് meditation choose ചെയ്തു എന്നുള്ളത്
artificial ആയിട്ട് തോന്നുന്നത്. It gives you a natural tone in your presentation.
Exactly.
So natural tone ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലാണ് 7+ band എന്തായാലും കിട്ടുള്ളൂ. There is criteria there, natural tone, influency, pronunciation, like a natural tone ഉണ്ടോ എന്ന് നോക്കാറുണ്ട്.
Okay, because like there are many ways to study it, right? നമ്മളൊരു by heart ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ഒരുപാട് ways നമുക്കുണ്ട്, but it is really difficult to sound natural. Okay? You just have to get an organized view. അപ്പോൾ തന്നെ നമുക്ക് ഈ ഒരു ആൻസേഴ്സ് കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് എക്സ്പ്രസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. Okay, so within a very limited time she was able to do that. And so let's move to the follow-up question. So as we mentioned in our previous videos, the follow-up question will be based on the topic related to the cue card. So here we are having our follow-up questions, like almost 4 follow-up questions, purely based on daily routine. Okay, നിങ്ങൾ എന്താണ് ക്യൂ കാർഡിൽ ചോദിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത് അതിനെ ബേസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടായിരിക്കും questions ഉണ്ടാവുക. So let's check. Is the daily routine mandatory?
By practicing a daily routine or organizing a day, one can make their day more effective or productive because they always have a continuous follow, or when they make a small to-do list. For example, when people make a small to-do list, it helps them to be more focused to complete their tasks and goals accordingly as per the deadlines.
Okay, so Here for the word mandatory, we can say compulsory, right?
Yeah.
Or you don't have to use the word daily routine on a day. Repetitive form, but you can say a habit or planning. And even she noted just example, right?
Yeah.
To-do list.
Because
Okay.
I had a small struggle in extending my answer, so I gave an example to extend my answer. So you can use that trick. Okay.
Yes, this is a very small question, and for follow-up questions, better to explain your answers with a minimum of 3 sentences, because that is why it
Minimum
really
three
differs.
sentences?
Yeah, minimum 3 sentences.
Can add.
That is why it really differs from the introductory part, because introductory part you can wind up the questions by telling like two sentences maximum, 2 sentences like a you can wind up ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. But in follow-up questions you have to elaborate it. And how do people organize their routines, especially in the morning and after completing the work?
People usually plan their day accordingly there, because it depends. People works, and if they are working, they plan their day accordingly as per the work, because they have so many deadlines or assignments to complete. So usually after when they wake up, and after the ablutions and the daily refreshment tasks, people take time to organize their day. And after the work, after completing the work, after when they came home, we come to home, it's a time for relaxation. At that time they might plan for the next day, or of the weekend also. They'll be having different goals. So it depends, it varies.
Okay, thank you, Kate, ma'am. So here we are having 2 questions. First is regarding the morning.
Yeah, one is.
So, sorry. Yeah. So first is regarding the morning, and the next is regarding after work. Okay. So you might get questions like this. You have, even though it is considered as a single question, in that single question, you will have 2 sub-questions. You have to tell how the people organize during the morning time as well as after the work, and she gave a very clear answer. Like, okay, morning time ആണെങ്കിൽ
Yeah.
the entire day will be really productive.
Yeah.
Okay, if they are organizing it on a very proper basis, their entire day will be productive and they can achieve every task. And even after the work, they will try to plan for the next day of the coming weekend, or even they have their own plans, like how to spend time for themselves, or how what to cook for the next day. There are a lot of plans, right? ഈ രണ്ട് കാര്യങ്ങളും you have to be complete.
Yeah.
You have to complete the task. Okay, you have to be really conscious about the questions. So please expect these questions. ഒറ്റ question പറയുമ്പോൾ if you are not specifying regarding the after completing the work part, അപ്പം അത് question incomplete ആണ്.
At the same time, ഇത്ര വലിയ question പറയുമ്പോൾ you might be confused. മൊത്തം question നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? Definitely, it's free to ask again. Could you please repeat the question
I think
again?
നമുക്ക് എപ്പോഴും സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ചോദിക്കുന്നതാണ്. ഈവൻ when we are having a mock test, നമ്മൾ കുറച്ച് എന്താ lengthier questions ചോദിക്കാറുണ്ട്. So they will ask whether it is possible to ask the examiner to repeat the question. Obviously നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ചോദിക്കാം, it's your right, right? അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലായില്ലെങ്കിൽ ചോദിക്കാം, be polite and ആ ഒരു ചോദിക്കുന്ന രീതിയിൽ ആണ് ഒരു importance. You can ask like, can you please repeat, and
Could you please
repeat, pardon me, I beg your pardon. So pardon me and could you please repeat ആണ് majorly നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ യൂസ് ചെയ്ത് വരുന്നത്. So please listen the question carefully, and if you're not getting the question, you're free to ask. And the next, what kinds of occupations need patience?
Most of the job requires a need a peaceful state of mind, because there will be a lot of tasks and works to complete in all the jobs, even in the banking field or teaching field, whatever field they're working, they need a clear idea. Otherwise they feel very chaotic if they're not organized, or if there is no peace of mind, or they will be very they will be in a hurry burry.
Okay, fine. So here the question is very general one. Okay, and നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെയും പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ള when it is a general questions you're not supposed to ask like in my perspective or in my point of view. Try to generalize it. And ഇതിൽ നമുക്കൊരു കറക്റ്റ് ഒരു ഒക്യുപ്പേഷൻ പറയാനായിട്ട് ഇല്ലാന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കേവ് മാം പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ you can say like
generalized answer.
generalize for every occupation or every job she used a synonym. So every job patience is
Yes.
requirement in order to sort out things and to know what's wrong and what they need to do
Yeah,
for a
every
better.
day there will be a lot of challenges.
Exactly.
They'll be different. So that the one have to be very peaceful, or have to be a clear-cut idea. If they are very stressed or very much in a burden of the workload, they find very difficult.
They
to
won't be
tackle.
able to figure out what they need to do for their betterment as well as the particular institution's growth. So for every jobs, according to her, for every jobs, this quality is really important.
Do you have any different opinion?
No. Actually, for me, teaching requires a bit more patience because we are not. For that question, also, I need to be really specific. The teacher who are teaching for kindergarten kids or like kindergarten teachers need to be really patient because they are dealing with the people who don't know how to deal themselves. So for me, that occupation needs to get paid more as well as require more patience. Okay.
That's an interesting answer. Okay.
Do you think parents should allow kids to do whatever they want to do in their free time?
Okay. In my perspective, parents should give the freedom to the kids to select what they do during their leisure times. Like based on their interests, kids can choose what they like or what they dislike. So I think the parents can keep some suggestions or advice while they are selecting, but it should be their
Own choice. Okay, so this is a very personal question, and how do you figure out it's a personal question?
Because there is a do you think.
Exactly. So this question is a very personal one. So you can use a phrase like in my perspective, in my opinion, in my point of view. And even the question is also a tricky one.
Yes.
Parents, some people will see that parents should allow the kids, and others will have a different opinion. So that is why we need to clarify what we think. So you need to use a phrase like in my opinion, and according to her, they should allow, or the kids should or the leisure time.
Yeah, it's in the leisure time they do whatever they do things that gives them happiness. And at the same time, by doing those activities, kids could really understand the importance of finding happiness, or the finding the real interest or the passion accordingly.
Exactly. And there is, if you have a different opinion, you can say children will not be able to figure out what they need. Okay, so it is better if the parents interfere in those free times to be more productive and to help them to find out what makes them really happy. So you can say your opinion, and അതിൽ പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ സ്കോറിനെ എഫക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുമോ അങ്ങനെയൊന്നും ചെയ്യില്ല.
You just have to justify.
Yes,
clear
exactly.
ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഐഡിയ കൊടുക്കണം. നിങ്ങൾ എന്തുകൊണ്ടത് പറയുന്നത്? Otherwise, definitely there will be a why
question. So ഇപ്പൊ മാം പറഞ്ഞതനുസരിച്ച് കുട്ടികൾക്ക് like when they are given free time, they will be able to know, or self realization എന്നൊരു പാട്ടാണ്, what makes them happy. But മാമിന് opposite ചെയ്താണ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്. For me, children will not be able to know what they need in their life. So with the help of the parents, they will be able to figure out. Our under question apt ആണ്, I mean answers apt ആണ്. So you need to figure out which one do you prefer. And for the word free time, you can use the word leisure time. Okay, leisure time എന്നുള്ളൊരു വേർഡ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് എളുപ്പമായിരിക്കും. And kids എന്ന് പകരം you can use the word children, because children is more formal one. Okay, ഇപ്പം ഈ നമ്മളൊരു like we are attending a test, so it is more appropriate if you're using formal language. So നമ്മുടെ kids എന്ന് പകരം children, and it is not necessary to find out or to use synonyms for each and every word. നമ്മുടെ പല രീതിയിൽ നമ്മൾ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട് സിനോണിംസ് കിട്ടുന്നില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് വരുന്നുണ്ട്. So whenever we are asking you to get synonyms, അത് ഫോർമൽ കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് സിനോണിംസ് ആണ് നമ്മൾ സജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പം ഇവിടെ ചിൽഡ്രൻ എന്നുള്ളൊരു വേർഡ് ആണെങ്കിൽ യു ക്യാൻ ചൂസ് ദ സെയിം വേർഡ്. ദർ ഇസ് നോ നീഡ് ടു ടെൽ കിഡ്സ്, ബിക്കോസ് കിഡ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് കുറച്ചുകൂടി ഇൻഫോർമൽ കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് യൂസേജ് ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, ദർ ആർ ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് കാറ്റഗറീസ്. നമുക്ക് ഫോർമൽ ആൻഡ് ഇൻഫോർമൽ കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് വേർഡ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. നമ്മൾ അതിനെപ്പറ്റി വീഡിയോസ് ചെയ്യും, റീൽസ് ചെയ്യുന്നതായിരിക്കും. സോ പ്ലീസ് നോട്ട് ദാറ്റ് കിഡ്സിനെക്കാട്ടും ബെറ്റർ ചിൽഡ്രൻ എന്ന് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നതാണ്. ആൻഡ് ഫ്രം പാർട്ട് എ ടു പാർട്ട് സി try to use formal language, and I hope you got a very clear idea regarding a peace of mind and a peace of mind. Okay, so
I think the whole session was really productive because we learned like new words and the way of dealing, the presentation style. Okay, ma'am, kore guidance namukku thannairunnu.
Even in the Kate ma'am ആണ് സ്കോർ ചെയ്തേക്കുന്നത്. Kate ma'am ആണ് നമ്മൾ കുറേ idioms and phrases, because she has done a lot of reels regarding idioms, and please do watch it. And in coming sessionസിനും Kate ma'amന്റെ reels നമുക്ക് ഉണ്ടാവും, and that reels will be purely based on speaking things. Okay, idioms സ്പീക്കിങ്ങിനാണ് നമ്മൾ IELTS സ്പീക്കിങ്ങിനാണ് നമ്മൾ യൂസ് ചെയ്തത്. സോ വിത്ത് ദ ഹെൽപ്പ് ഓഫ് ദാറ്റ് റീൽസ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സ്പീക്കിംഗ് കുറച്ചും കൂടി ഇംപ്രൂവൈസ് ചെയ്ത് യു വിൽ ബി ഏബിൾ ടു അറ്റൈൻ എ സ്കോർ ഓഫ് 7. ആൻഡ് നമ്മൾ എല്ലാ വീഡിയോയിലും പറയുന്നതാണ് ഫോർ if you need a band score of 7 or like ഏത് ബാൻഡ് സ്കോർ വേണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലും യു നീഡ് ടു പ്രാക്ടീസ്. ഓക്കെ, ബിക്കോസ് ഓൺ ദി സ്പോട്ടിൽ നമുക്ക് കയറി പറയാനായിട്ട് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടായിരിക്കും. For that, you need a platform, and Let's Everyday Language Academy is providing a platform for you people. ഏത് മൊഡ്യൂൾസിലെയും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കറക്റ്റ് ഒരു ട്രെയിനറിനെ വേണം, നമുക്ക് അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഫീഡ്ബാക്ക് വേണം. ഇതൊക്കെ നമ്മുടെ അക്കാഡമി പ്രൊവൈഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ആൻഡ് ഇഫ് യു നീഡ് എനി ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ്, please do contact us. Okay,
thank you. Doubts also you can comment it. Okay?
Yes, exactly. നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ ഒരു മാം സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ്ങിൽ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു, ആ ഒരു ജനറൽ സ്റ്റേറ്റ്മെന്റ് ഏത് വേർഡ് വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് എടുക്കേണ്ടതെന്ന് കമന്റ് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന്. If you're commenting it, we will be able to know whether your answer is correct or wrong. നമ്മൾ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ചെറിയ രീതിയിൽ നമുക്ക് ഗൈഡൻസ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തരാൻ പറ്റും. സോ പ്ലീസ് കോമെന്റ്. ആൻഡ് നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെയും കഴിഞ്ഞ വീഡിയോ നമ്മൾ മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തു, ഇഫ് യു നീഡ് ടു ഗെറ്റ് ക്ലാരിഫിക്കേഷൻ റിഗാർഡിംഗ് എനി ഓഫ് ദ ക്യൂ കാർഡ്സ് ഓർ എനി ഓഫ് ദ ടോപ്പിക്സ്, we will be able to help you. Okay, so anything else?
No, yes, goodbye.
Thank you so